I absolutely do not expect the Liberal Party to come up with a bolder vision for public transport. They're the party that has closed down public transport previously. When they were last in government, didn't build 1 inch of railway line. And they have been against all of our programs in this space. They have criticised our fare relief. They have criticised free student travel. I don't think they have any plan with public transport whatsoever. I know that we have delivered a really visionary public transport system and will continue to do so. Metronet sort of peaks in terms of delivery over the next couple of years. I'm really looking forward to seeing all of those projects come online. And then at that point, we see sort of what falls out of that, how people are travelling on the network and where the next need is in our public transport network.
Will we have similar goals compared to 2025? Because last year, the Premier was on this programme, lay out the 4 goals. Will it be the same this year?
We will continue to deliver on those 4 goals. There is still so much more that we can do and that we are doing and we're committed to achieving. So we want to get those houses online. So the 2,500 that we've already delivered in social housing, the 1,000 that are currently under construction. On top of that, we're in a new partnership with the Albanese Labor government to deliver 1,800 social homes around the regional and metro WA. That's one of the biggest single inputs into and boosts into social housing we've ever seen. And then in the last financial year, we delivered 18,000 homes were constructed in WA, which is a record for 6 years.
Any new cost of living measures for 2025?
Like I said, nothing's off the table. Everything.
Are you guys working on it? Are you guys working on it?
We are always looking at how to relieve cost of living pressures, absolutely.
How do you review your performance, your own performance in 2024?
I review my performance by what I've delivered, and in my portfolios, I'm really proud of my record of delivery in a relatively short space of time. Minister Michael reminded me just this week that it was the year anniversary this week since I was sworn in as a minister, and we've achieved a lot. So in my local government portfolio, we got through our tranche 2 reforms, which passed on the very last day of Parliament this year. We have delivered the biggest boost to off-road vehicle areas ever, and there's a whole heap of other things that we've done in local government. In the youth space, we delivered our youth action plan for the next 4 years, which outlines what we're delivering and what we will deliver for 10 to 25-year-olds in our community. And in assisting Minister McGurk in training and workforce development, there's been a lot of work, particularly around diversifying our economy and developing our defence industry workforce that we've been able to achieve.
Before we finish, I have 2 questions left for you. The first one is Albanese government. Basically, the federal side of things is not looking as bright as the state. They're struggling against Peter Dutton. Are you confident that your federal colleagues will still be managed to win the next election?
I am confident. I know how hard our federal members work.
Despite the news poll, it's not necessarily reflecting what you're thinking at the moment.
Oh, look. Polls are polls. Sometimes they're accurate, sometimes they're not. I also know that there's a long time between now and the federal election, and as we all know, a week is a long time in politics, let alone months. And I know how hard my federal Labor counterparts work and how much they're already hitting the streets, knocking on doors and making sure they're meeting the needs of their communities.
The WA state government has made it clear that nothing is off the table when considering future cost of living relief ahead of next year's state election. With Labor heading into the election after 4 years of a supermajority, they are widely expected to retain control. State Government Minister Hannah Beazley sat down for an exclusive interview with 6 News to discuss key policies and what lies ahead. When asked about the Metronet project, a flagship policy of the Labor government, Beazley expressed doubt that the Liberal Party would propose a comparable public transport vision. She noted their past record of shutting down public transport infrastructure and their opposition to key initiatives, including fare relief and free student travel. Beazley highlighted Labor's significant achievements in delivering a modern and visionary public transport system, with several Metronet projects nearing completion. She emphasised the importance of reviewing future network needs based on how Western Australians use the system once current projects are operational. On housing, Beazley outlined the government's commitment to addressing social housing shortages. Over 2,500 social homes have been delivered, with 1,000 under construction and 1,800 more planned through a partnership with the federal Albanese government. Additionally, the state achieved a record 18,000 home constructions in the last financial year, the highest in 6 years. Regarding cost of living measures for 2025, Beazley assured that the government is actively exploring ways to provide relief. She assessed her performance over the past year based on her portfolio achievements, including significant reforms in local government and youth programs. Beazley pointed to the successful passage of key legislation, the launch of the 4-year Youth Action Plan, and initiatives supporting workforce diversification, particularly in the defence industry. When asked about the federal Labor government's challenges against opposition leader Peter Dutton, Beazley expressed confidence in her federal colleagues, noting their dedication to community engagement. She downplayed recent polls, suggesting that elections are dynamic and much can change before the federal contest. To conclude, the minister participated in a quick word game. On cost of living, she described the situation as challenging. For the rental crisis, she identified green shoots. For the upcoming 2025 election, she summarized it as a contest. If you've made it this far, thank you for watching. What are your thoughts on today's analysis? Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel for more in-depth discussions. Until next time, take care and goodbye.